Why is it that no matter what we do, someone will always find fault? This question stirred in my heart as I reflected on today's gospel. A blessed Wednesday, my dear friends. This is Vanny Ocampo, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Our gospel today is from Luke chapter 7, verses 31 to 35. Let me focus my personal reflection on verses 33 and 34. For John the Baptist came neither eating bread nor drinking wine, and you say he has a demon. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and you say here is a glutton and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners. In these two passages, Jesus points out how people found fault both with John the Baptist and with him. John lived a life of strict self-denial, and they said he was possessed by a demon. Jesus came eating and drinking, reaching out to sinners, and they called him a glutton and a drunkard. No matter what they did, people complained, people found fault. The truth is, no matter what John or Jesus did, some people simply refused to listen and believe. Their hearts were closed. As I continued my reflection on the gospel today, I was reminded of that fable about a father, his son, and their donkey. When the father rode the donkey, people said, "How cruel, making the child walk." When the son rode, they said, "What a lazy boy, making his old father walk." When they both rode, the people said, "Poor donkey, overloaded." And when no one rode, they said, "How foolish to have a donkey and not use it." The lesson, my friend, no matter what you do, someone will complain. Someone will always find fault. This shows us something important. This teaches us that fault finding blinds us to God's message. When our hearts are set on criticizing, we miss the grace that God is offering through others. As Christians, we are not called to be fault finders, but encouragers. We are not called to tear down and criticize each other, but to build up. Instead of always asking what's wrong with this person, we could probably ask, where is God at work in this person? Again, fault finding tears us down, encouragement builds us up. Here's something practical that we can observe in the next couple of days. When you feel tempted to criticize or to judge anyone, pause, pray, and offer a word of encouragement instead. And when someone irritates you, turn the fault into a prayer. Maybe we can say, "Lord, bless this person and give me patience." In that way, we follow the example of Jesus, not as fault finders, but as friends, instruments of mercy who lift others up. If you have been blessed by this short reflection, be a hope giver and a digital missionary by clicking the share button. Thank you, and God bless you.